On a quiet morning in the small village of Chandpur, the wind carried the scent of freshly baked bread and the faint laughter of children. Kavya, a young woman of 25, sat on the front porch of her childhood home, carefully folding clothes into a suitcase. Tomorrow, she would leave for the city to pursue her dream job, a career in architecture. Her father, Arun, sat a few feet away, working on a kite. His wrinkled hands, hardened by years of crafting, moved with delicate precision as he tied knots and adjusted the vibrant fabric. The soft rustle of the paper and bamboo filled the air. "Papa," Kavya said, breaking the silence. "Why do you still make kites? Hardly anyone buys them anymore." Arun didn't look up. "Some things aren't about selling better, they're about preserving." Kavya sighed. "You could have done something more stable, you know. You struggled so much just to keep us afloat." Arun paused, the kite string taut between his fingers. "Do you think I regret it?" he asked, his voice calm. She hesitated. "I don't know, you never talked about it." He set the kite down and leaned back, his eyes distant as if searching the horizon for memories. "When your mother passed, you were only 7. I didn't know how to fill the emptiness she left in your heart. But one day, I found you crying by the river. You said the sky felt too big and lonely." Kavya blinked, startled by the vivid memory. She had forgotten those words. "So," Arun continued, "I brought you a kite. I thought if you sent something into the sky, it wouldn't feel so empty anymore. We flew it together. You laughed so much that day, Kavya." His voice softened. "After that I made kites not to sell, but to remind us both that even in the emptiest skies, there's room for beauty." Kavya felt her throat tighten. "But you sacrificed so much for me, Papa. You gave up your dreams." Arun smiled. "My dream was always to see you soar, Beta, and look at you now, ready to build structures that touch the sky." Kavya reached over and touched his hand. "I wouldn't have gotten here without you." He squeezed her hand gently. "That's what fathers do, Kavya. We don't fly the kites ourselves. We hold the strings steady so our children can reach the highest winds." The sun began to dip below the horizon, casting a golden glow over the village. Arun stood and handed her the kite he'd just finished. It was painted with intricate patterns, and in the center was her name, Kavya, written in bold letters. "This is for you," he said. "Take it with you, and when life feels too big, too lonely, fly it. Remember that the sky isn't empty, it's waiting for you." The next morning, as the bus rumbled down the dusty road out of Chandpur, Kavya clutched the kite tightly in her lap. She watched her father grow smaller in the distance, standing by their gate waving, "Lasuo." She felt a tear slip down her cheek but smiled through it. Her father's gift was more than a kite. It was a reminder of love, resilience, and the belief that no matter how far she went, the string would always connect her to him.